Hey y'all. Well, we did get some snow and it's still snowing a little bit. And I thought I'd come over and check these poor little flowers. Chelsea and I cut a couple of really pretty bouquets the other day. And I've been asking some questions about the possibility of them blooming again in the spring. Apparently the stock is done. The stock will not come back because this is our first year of trying to overwinter these cool season hardy annuals. Actually, this is our first year growing the cool season hardy annuals, other than just a few I've grown in my garden. But the stock, it's kind of, once it blooms, it's finished. There's some question about maybe the calendula. I don't know. But look at these babies. Just look at them. Still just blooming their little hearts out. But they sure are cold hardy. That's for certain. Weird little dudes. So all of these will be planted this spring. And Chelsea and I've got to take stock of our stock. We've got to go through and check our seed supply and see what we need to reorder before springtime, or before actually they're going to have to be started. The seedlings are going to have to be started in February in order to get them out 6 weeks prior to the last frost. And our last frost is now because of, the adjustment with the weather and all. Look at the snaps. But our last frost, the adjustment for that is now the end of April. So that puts us planting our seedlings out the middle of March. That means the 1st of February we have to get our seedlings started. My goodness, y'all. That's really not that far away at all. Let's see this calendula. Look at the calendula. Look at this. Where's that? Oh, we've had a deer in our flower beds. Yep. Filled up. Look at the petals though. I mean, they're not at all collapsed. We have some deer coming into these fields and walking. That would have been the benefit of having the covers. But at this point, we're kind of not going to even worry about trying to protect these beds. They just, the weather just kind of got them. They happened too early, and they're not going to give us anything this spring. So as soon as the weather dries, or weather dries up, these beds will need to just be reshaped to receive new seedlings this spring. But oh well. It's just amazing though what they will. Look at the snaps. Isn't that crazy? It's just amazing what they will live through. So cool season hardy annuals, I think, is a misnomer. It should be cold season hardy annuals. Oh gracious. But this was a learning year, right, Boo?
Right.
We're good. Next year I'll come down and around this way. I want to go over here and look at this false Queen Anne's lace. One thing that I do hope will survive it is the bachelor's buttons over here. Maybe they will still come on back this spring. But you can see this entire row of snapdragons, even these guys down here, have started blooming. but oh well. A live and learn year. But because the season has changed so drastically, we're just going to have to we're probably going to have to wait at least until maybe mid-September to even put our cold season hardy annuals out, Shell.
No, we need to wait until like the second, third week of October.
That might be pushing it a little bit.
Because I don't know.
We'll have to just look at the long weather forecast. What we went off of were the dates that were given to us instead of really paying attention to the weather itself. And this year's weather was just incredibly crazy.
Look at this.
Aw, check this out.
Chrysanthemum.
Little chrysanthemum. Sure is pretty. But Chelsea and I have about 2 weeks to get ready for an event called Kringle. And Kringle is like the last of the farmers market events. Of course, the farmers market ended at the end of October, but this is one more event the first week in December for Christmas. It's a holiday event. So we're going to be preparing Christmas tree ornaments for that, and centerpieces and different things of that nature. But these stock have turned out to be really, really pretty.
I love the antique color. It really is my favorite.
Yeah. It is kind of a little antique-y color. Look at that.
Antique pink and antique purple.
Yeah. Very pretty.
The dark pink is very pretty too.
We've got to check our supply and see what we're going to need to order.
I think we're going to need to order more stock.
Yeah. And there was one of these. Do you remember which one? There was one of these that actually had to be planted. It had to be overwintered.
Dianthus. They have to go through a cold spell, or some dianthus.
Some of the dianthus.
They have to have a cold season before they bloom.
So some of them we won't be able to plant this spring. We'll just have to wait and plant again.
They'll have to go through the cold fall
Okay.
before they
So we'll have to get them out extra early.
At least to bed. They
Huh.
wouldn't be ready until next spring if we planted them this spring. Depending on, we'll have to look and see which varieties require that overwinter.
Yeah. I tell you what, this wind is bone chilling. It's painful.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to drag out my scarves.
Yeah. But just a little bit of snow here. We do occasionally get a really pretty snow. But I'm hoping we have several really pretty snows. Just not too many. All right, y'all. I hope your day is beautiful. See all the down trees in the woods? Yeah, that's another plan this winter.
Cleaning it out.
Yeah, another plan for this winter is to start cleaning the woods out, because Chelsea has the goal of eventually having some little tiny rental cabins in these woods, and that will be part of an income for her, which will be great. But a lot of work to be done up in there, lots and lots. All right, y'all, love you much. Have a beautiful, beautiful rest of your day. Bye-bye.